everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, and I'm here to do my National Scrapbooking Day video for the hop that we're doing for the Crafty Channel Surf. And I am actually doing kind of a bit of a scrap lift. So I saw a layout done by Daisy, and I'll make sure to leave the original layout right after this so you can see the comparison. And I really love the way that she had just layered two of her photos kind of on top of each other. I believe she had done a Christmas type layout, did a little bit of a fun thing at the top, and that's kind of what I took from her layout and then created it and made it kind of my own. I am using a bunch of different pattern papers from different collections. I just kind of dig through all of my supplies and kind of went through my boy paper. If you've seen some of my previous videos, I kind of show you how I store my paper and organize it into sections like that. And I am loving the way that this turned out. Granted, it took me a very long time because of the fact that I have been dealing with my little 1-month-old who has been a little fussy, but that's okay. I'm actually recording this. I think it's about almost 11 o'clock on the 5th of May. So talk about cutting it close here. So what I end up doing here is I originally cut this piece of gray paper, and I really love the way that this looks. Originally I was thinking about adding some mixed media to the layout. I do attempt it and hate it, so I am going to take that away, and I don't know if you see any of it. I might have cut it out, but what you are going to see is I'm layering these two photos. One of them I layered in the yellow, and this one I'm layering in the red, and then it's going to cut to it, this part of it being done. And the reason why is because I was in the middle of doing mixed media. Really did not like the way that it looked, so I cut that part out and just added a fresh sheet of paper. So I'm sorry about the big jump that you will see in a minute, but it's just kind of what happens. I was debating about putting this pattern paper, that triangle pattern paper, and making that the background, but I didn't like that. It was a little too busy for me. But you can see I am adding a few pieces there, and that really quickly just showed you the mixed media that didn't go well. So you can see I've kind of taken away what I was dealing with, and I'm gonna just grab a fresh sheet of white paper and I'll add everything. But instead I decided to just take a breath and work on my title. And my title is Night Night, Sweet Dreams, I Love You. And this is something that I say to my son every night. It's kind of our little routine. We sit in his room and cuddle, and he gets 2 songs, and sometimes we read this little book that he has, and it's like a 5-page book. And then right before I walk out of the room, this is what I say to him. I give him a kiss and he goes to bed. So it's just kind of our little routine, and it's just what I say to him, and he, on a good night, when he's willing and okay with the fact that it's bedtime, will say it back to me. And it's just kind of our little special thing in our routine. So I've been really wanting to document this for a very long time, so I figured for National Scrapbooking Day it was quite fitting to do something that I've been waiting to do for a long time, and I love it. You will see the fact that it says Sweet Dream, not Sweet Dreams. I know there should be an S at the with it and all of that, but I couldn't find the S to fit in with it. That word was originally the word dreamy, and I cut it, and I'm just gonna go with it. It doesn't actually bother me that there's not an S. I know what I say to him. He knows what I say to him, so it's fine. It's not gonna be a big deal. You do see now that it's back on some plain white cardstock there, and that I added that fun little yellow heart to kind of emphasize the start of the title. I really like that. It kind of blends in. That photo is taken from my room, shown in my bedroom, looking at Jackson's bedroom, and we have a little wall that has all his artwork in, but when that door is closed, you know it's bedtime. and that he's in bed. So that's why I did that. And then the photo of us cuddling. And I just like these two photos. They're very represent just kind of what's going on. And let's see, you see I'm doing a little bit of decorating up at that top corner. I wasn't exactly sure how I was going to embellish this layout, and it ends up being very simply embellished. I don't do a lot, which is different for me. I normally like to embellish more than I did, and to be honest with you, I won't be surprised if I end up going back and maybe adding a little bit more. But like I said, this layout was a challenge. I was trying to get it done in time, and I've had all week to do it. It's my own fault. I was procrastinating and I shouldn't have, and that's what happened. And then of course I had today to do it, and I had all day and of course this was the day that my daughter decided it would be fun to have a freak out and like a screaming fit for 4 hours. So unfortunately, my son was really well behaved today, and it would have been the perfect day to do it, and my daughter just wasn't letting it happen. What are the chances, right? But that's okay. I'm just kind of going with it, and like I said, I can always go back and add more. You can see that I added that at the bottom down there, those 3 colors. That's the same colors that are in the cluster that I bordered my pictures with, and I just did kind of a wonky frame down at the bottom there. I'm adding a little flare that says night night, or no, excuse me, it says twinkle twinkle little star. And the reason why I added that there is because that's one of the songs that I sing to him every night, so that is very fitting as well. And then you're just going to see me kind of add some other random things. So you can see I added a bow at the top as well, and also the thing that says hashtag love this. And then I'm going to put those XOXOs, that's going to get moved and go to the top by the bow. And then where you see daily snapshots, I chose that Project Life card because it had the colors that are used in the background, and so that's where I'm going to put my journaling. And it's just going to talk about everything that I've just said to you about how it's just our routine and how much I love it. And it's something I want him to remember, because obviously as he gets older, I get to do it for a while. He's still pretty young. He's only 3. But as he does get older, it probably won't be something I do. So I want him to remember that this is what we did when he was younger. My mom used to sit with me when I was young and sing a song to me that I sing to Jackson now. So it's really sweet, and it's his favorite song. He requests me to sing it. I let him choose what I sing to him at night, and he requests that song. So that's really special. And I just wanted to document that. And I'm just kind of going through all of my supplies here. I am still in the middle of a freeze, so I'm not buying any new supplies. I'm just trying to get through all of my stash and all of my supplies, and I'm having fun kind of digging through things and remembering the things that I have to use them. A lot of things are still brand new because I forget that I have them, and they just are in my stash and not being touched. So I'm definitely trying to get through the pattern paper, like really brand new sheets of pattern paper that haven't been touched, and stickers and all of that. I'm just trying to get through all of that. I'm putting the month as July because these photos were taken in July of last year. I've been saying this, and this has been a routine for quite a while now, so it didn't matter to me when the photos were taken because, like I said, it's not really meant to represent a time frame as much as it's just our routine. And with that, it's going to wrap it up. So I hope you've enjoyed this hop, and keep going. Everyone's links are in the description box, and have a great National Scrapbooking Day. Thanks so much for watching, and I will be back soon. Bye, everyone.